What is happening, ladies and gents? It's just strumming along to the song. So good. I was in the mood for some tactics, so I got this game a while ago. It was earlier this month, but got busy with other things, and hop in. Oh. Don't think about it too much. Just close your eyes and pretend that you're watching something else. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yes, the ladies. Wow. I like the lady faces. I like that scar face. Oh, the scar face. What about the dudes? That one looked like douchebag. They all slightly. Whoa! I didn't know they got my license. How dare they? Oh my God! It's so almost me. They don't have shit eye color though. You'd have to go like probably large dude. I don't know what's going on with those bosoms, but it's like his nipples there and there. Super lopsided. Actually, I might go for a big dude. Yes, the scar on the face and the other places. How about the bald? To match the portrait? Oh, yes. So good. While also being so holy smokes, they do have my license. Oh, no, I shaved recently. It's less than that now, even. It's more like... Well, no, but... Alright. He looks pretty good. What do we got here for colors? We got, something is just off about those nipples. Something's weird. Aside from these pants. Heavy sleeving. Bracers. I mean, I wear boots like a man. I mean, leather seems reasonable. The fur line doesn't look bad either. It's probably cold on my nips, so I got the fur lined. Ooh. I'm dressed up in my Sunday best. My name. It's a Viking name. The name of Poopsbjorn. The Poops. Wait, no, I'm Poopsborn. No, I've the Poopsbjorn. I like it better. Poopsbjorn, my father's name. No clue. My father's name is Bob. Just good old Bob Poopsbjorn. No big deal. Bob's Bjorn. With an E. Just because. Nice. Bob Giorne. Bob Giorno. Oh my God, now we can't use that. Bob Giorno. Good old duder. Reno. Pepperino. Hot. You can't ever really name names in games. It takes too long because I just dick around for 45 minutes. He's my pop. He's my dad. It's Pop's Bjorn. I hate myself. Alright. Let's just play a freaking video game at some point today. Oh God. Skills and stats. Alright. Well. Good old primary stats of pure-born son of good old Pops Bjorn. So we got archery, we got sneakeries, daggerinos, we got persuasion and dialogue. Oh, I love dialogue persuasions. Maybe I should play this like the complete opposite of every game that I play. I don't know if I can make bad decisions, though. Well, I mean, every Let's Play is a bad decision, but you know what I mean. Oh, I can take them down. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is only accuracy with ranged attacks, right? Because if I don't plan on going ranged, that seems wrong, though. Right? Base damage with knives, spears, and crit chance with all weapons. I mean, I do like the occasional crit chance. What if I'm just a monster? What if they call me monster? Determines accuracy with ranged weapons. Oh, it'll often reveal. I'm a brute. I'm a Viking retard. I mean, I'm not a retard. That's a poor choice of words. I'm your standard adaptation of a Viking dude that's normally not very smart and very quick to anger. And he's very meat-headed. Oh my god. No. That's horrible. This is a horrible build. Unarmed. I don't think I've ever played unarmed in a video game in my life. Headbutt. Stunning. What? I can throw rocks at people? and just throw rocks at dudes. Oh, wow. So bad. Alright, so what if we went unarmed? Oh my god. Why? I don't know if I can go full points already. That seems crazy. There are so many perks. Stone Fists! Unarmed attacks do double damage and can now kill. Oh my, we need one more point. Oh, increased by 50 though. Alright, we'll downgrade by 1 so that we can have fists that do double and kill. Being able to charge and do +5 damage for every hex I moved before I attacked. That seems pretty good. To wield my fists? Yep. I don't know if I need a kick. I'm gonna have a headbutt stun eventually. Oh man, all of these are garnered by sense. I could show him my butt. It's a little picture of a guy dropping his trousers. Nice. Oh my god. Ability to craft special dialogue, security at camp, build traps, discover resources. Jesus. I could actually never, ever play the actual game and just do stuff. Converts 1 meat into rations. Meat spoils, dude. You gotta turn it into rations. damn it. Okay, any more super cool perks? Movement in combat seems pretty good, especially if I'm moving, doing more damage. It's 12 upgrade points, though. Holy smokes. Physical resistance, probably pretty good. Punching girls makes me do more damage. That doesn't seem right. 30 melee damage when hit points are below 20. That seems... Why would I ever want to be below 20? 100% damage versus harried enemies. Ooh, girl. I could be a backstab puncher. Grants 10 damage for 1 turn after every kill. Wow. Dude, there's just so much stuff. Flanking damage. Low profile has the chance of enemies target the character. Hell yes. I don't want to die. Yeah. I'll have a tank guy that does the name of his job. He's a tank. 12 upgrade points for 10 hit points? That doesn't seem fair. You should at least get 12. Alright, we're good enough. We need to play an actual game. Wow, this is going to go so poorly. Yeah, I know. Yep, let's do this. Welcome to my life. I'm a guy who punches people to death.
Your father was a great warrior and a good husband, but he was not a strong chieftain to his clan. As he travels to join his brothers in the halls, you must take his place.
Good old Bob's Bjorn, I miss him already.
Some amongst our people would contest your claim to leadership.
Dude, a contest?
They sought discord our neighbors' plot against us. Gather your most trusted clansmen.
Ooh.
Together you will face dangers
Look at him
which
whittle.
none can predict. You will be challenged on your leadership, your
And in the
resolve,
bedroom.
your wisdom. Build a ship and take your housecarls across the sea.
Huskarls.
Power and strength for our clan must be sought.
Should have named him Jarl
outside
Baldriff.
the Norse lands.
And I'd be
If you
balling.
show yourself to be bold, the gods will follow you into battle. Your legacy will live for 1,000 years beyond your time. Our clan must prevail.
Sexpedition. That's how you prevail. You keep a clan going by having lots of babbies. Hot Viking sexpeditions. And then the game blows up because it's like, wait, you picked what perks? You picked the strong man who punches people? Aid me, Odin, in my effort to bind the struggles of a bygone time as glimmering light on glass. Meanwhile, at this party, it's the evening after your father's funeral. When you close your eyes, the image of his blazing ship shimmers in the dark behind your eyelids. It's not a common ritual this far south, but your mother, Astrilher, who hails from the lands of the Gleets, insisted on it. Don't look up Gleets. You don't want to. All the thanes of the neighboring clans have come to attend the feast, and you're in his honor. Father may have not been the most successful thane, but as warrior, he commanded the respect of many. The guests are filling into your your longhouse. The thanes enter first, each trailing a modest group of warriors. Your mother leans in to whisper a few words of advice before she takes her seat. You should greet each of the thanes before the feast begins, but listen well to their words. I don't understand words. Few of them would benefit from making this a smooth transition. It will be important to know where they stand. Alright, golden nameplates, you do the quests. The words side quests are silver. Let's talk to Skull Cleaver. Skull Cleaver is the Thane of Jellying, which borders your areas. Boy, does it. Jellying is a large territory, and Skull is one of the most powerful Thanes, and Jutland Jellying has prospered under his rule. Skull pushes himself away from the table with his foot, chair making a grinding sound across the wooden floor. His face shows earnest sympathy. Poops Bjorn, my boy. So sorry about your father. If there's anything the people of Jelling can do to aid you in these trying times, please hesitate. Please. That's very kind of you, Thane School, Skull Man. Of course, we must all stand together against the Frankish threat. Skull leans towards you, resting his elbow on the table. Tell me, what are your plans for this place? How will you lead your clan? Shut up! This is you son of a... How dare you even speak? Favor of the gods. Ooh, I should build a folk moot for sure. For when we have parties. Gotta have a good folk moot. I mean... Start by expanding our defenses. You really are Pops Bjorn's son. Good old Pops Bjorn. Just take care not to lose touch of our people's needs and your eagerness to defend them. Lets out a deep sigh and an even deeper fart. Leans back in his chair. Oh, good meal. I'm sure you know I fought with your father many years ago. We were very much a similar inclination, he and I. That man had a real taste for the battle and the bottle. Not like his brothers. Mark my words, Poops Bjorn, true bonds are forged in battle, not bound in blood. He came to me, and he came on me many a times, even though I advised him not to, but then he mounted me for his last journey, if you know what I'm saying. On account of my ties to Kaupang. I should have warned him better about what he was getting himself into. Whoa. You know, we should have stayed here. I mean, he should have stayed here. Well, nope, that's not the voice either. I don't know where we're going. He should have stayed here and mind his clan. Don't judge your father too harshly, young man. He was true to his nature, if nothing else. That's something we all must aspire to. I've taken too much of your time. I know you have other guests to entertain. Perhaps we'll talk later, after a bit more mead. Skull nods more to himself than to you and turns his attention to the food on the table. Let's talk to Halfdane or Salmonella poisoning. Halfdane is the Thane of the slightly larger clan that borders your lands to the east. He wears a salt. That's a man? Alright. I thought she just had a lovely beard. He nods heavily when you approach him. Pops Bjorn's in Valhall now, Poops Bjorn. I wish he hadn't named you Poops Bjorn, but, you know, there's no doubt about it. He died doing what he loved. But while the feast among the heroes, you're left back here to sort out. Everybody sounds like strong bad. You're strong bad. Everybody's strong bad, okay. Or Arnold, one or the other. You've got to work cut out for you. What do you mean? Well, your father managed to make quite a few enemies in his time. Most of them among his own clan. If you'll permit me to be honest, he never paid one speck of attention to the wishes or needs of his people. Surely you're not expecting your claim to leadership to go uncontested. Don't call me Shirley. You know what? I am the rightful Thane. If anyone thinks otherwise, we'll sort it out the traditional way. Good. Worse problems than this have been solved at the tip of a spear or on the edge of a blade. May the gods favor you when it comes to that. Hafnir empties his mug of mead in a single gulp and then slams the mug into his face, then asks for a refill of face. What's up, Rurik Pops Bjorn? Pops Bjornsson. That's even worse. Your elder brother, Rurik Pops Bjornsson, always had a penchant for music. He looks up and gives you a warm smile as you approach him. Cockfeld, your cock fails, brother. Your got milk, brother? I mean, my honor Thane. How do you feel? You know, I'm fine. How about yourself? Rurik shrugs. Shrugs, even. You can barely hear his soft voice over the din of the feast. I'm certain father is feasting, with Odin now. The old man will surely be more at home in Valhall than he ever was here. If anyone disrespects you, you let me know. I'll make sure it doesn't happen twice. Bros, before they hoes. Then we shouldn't call them hoes. It's very rude. Everyone knows you are the better warrior and a stronger-willed man than I. Nobody wants me as their thane. To tell the truth, I think our clansmen are almost as relieved as I am that you took on the mantle. I have to go be a good host. See you, bye. Your brother flashes you. Come on, man, not at the dinner table. So gross. Why is it so small and like little shrimp? Whatever. Just use the old signal if you need help. You could have a conversation with one of the other thanes by whipping your dick out. Nope, not doing that. Kettle.
Busy entertaining your guests?
Oh, he's got that voice. Kettle is standing out to the side holding a horn full of mead. The young hunter appears to be watching the feast with a faintly amused expression, and he nods respectfully when you come near. Hopefully not too near, if you know what I'm saying. It's my brother whipped his dick out, not me. Not too busy to check in on you, lover boy. Kettle shifts his weight restlessly. I've had an uneasy feeling all night in my loins. Have you seen skulls or scarls over in there in the corner? And Scattle? I've heard stories of them, especially the scat one. I've heard she likes scat music. Nefja seemed to be expecting trouble too, so I've decided to go easy on the mead and keep an eye out. You know I appreciate that. Never hurts to be careful. He throws his head back slightly towards Asflavleberger, your mom. Speaking of which, keep an eye on the big lug back there. Wait, no, that's not. His mom was something like that almost, though, right? He and his friends have been putting their heads together all night. I think he might be planning something. Ooh, you know, I'll keep an eye on them. Leave the watch to me. This is your feast. You should relax and enjoy yourself. I'll alert you if something happens, and then you let me rub your nipples. What? Alright, I'm going over here to talk to Asflebj. Girdle. The Dist is a distant cousin. Leadership of the clan has moved between your side of the family and his for generations. He's known as a skilled warrior and hard dick. Or for having a hard... Yeah, never mind. He sits there with his hard dick in between his close friends.
Our condolences on the passing of your father. At least he died the way he would have wanted. He will be feasting with the gods tonight.
Whoa. He looks up when you approach his end of the table. Neither of his friends acknowledge your presence. They're focused on his penis. His tone is respectful, but slightly cold. Hopefully it's not too cold in here for you. Dick joke. You know... Thank you. I hope there's no bad blood between us until I spill yours on the floor. Asflaberch seems to consider this for a while before replying. It's no secret I didn't agree with how Pops Bjorn ruled our clan. Bearing this in mind, I don't see what gives you the right to succeed him, or secede him even, but succeed either. But this feast is in his honor. I will not insult his memory here, nor will I challenge your claim to leadership. Thank you for keeping those things separate, okay? Asflaberge simply nods once. Then he returns his attention to his companions. I bet he does. Let's talk to Ragnhildr the White. Ragnhildr the White is the most influential of your guests. As the vassal of King Sigildur Mergelgurgle, she is the current ruler of Denmark. Oh, probably shouldn't have butchered her name like that then. She has come from the trade hub of Rise to the south. Most things do rise from the south, you know what I'm saying? Where she presides as Jarl. She nods politely as you approach her seat. It was a beautiful ceremony. Poops Bjorn. I extend my condolences for your loss on behalf of Ribe and the king. I must tell you, I advise him not to seek out the isle across the sea. We've all heard the stories of the unprotected coasts and their treasures. But there is more danger than the rumors let on. I'm not surprised they claimed his life, but I am glad he at least died with a sword in his hand and they thicken his... Never mind. Thank you for accepting the invitation. We are honored that you could make it. Of course, your father's sword will be missed in our struggles against the Franks. My reputation went up. Aww. Did you know Pops Bjorn well? I knew him as a warrior. We fought together on the brave, and he struck me as a shrewd tactician. When your king needs you, I hope you will serve him as well as your father did. Ooh. I will serve, you have my word. Jarl nods once. I'm glad to hear it. Our king will not forfeit those who aid him in battle. If you'll excuse me, I need to go use the restroom. Too much cannolis. The old shield maiden smiles. She gracefully slides a cannoli down into her seat. That's weird. Whereupon she splurges a large piece of chicken with her knife and dumps it onto her lap. Great! Oh, the button press. Let's talk to this person. Nefja Holmundergerdag.
There you are. The feast seems to be off to a good start.
Nefja is one of your oldest friends. Your families have always been close, but you just can't seal the deal. And you grew up together in the village. She just finished pouring your mug a mother. Oh, damn, that's one mother of a load. It's nice to see you out of your armor for once, you know. You know? Nev just snorts sarcastically. You've seen my sister in this dress before. Surely that's the same thing. She closes her eyes and rubs the bridge of her nose with a finger. Gods, she looks so excited to see me like this. I'll never hear the end of it. Where is Furiosa? A sardonic undertone creeps into Nefja's voice. My poor sister has a fever again. She has such a frail constitution. All this wet cold is hard on her. Mother stayed home to care for her. What do you think of our guests? She chuckles. Your fellow Thanes are certainly a proud and graceful bunch, even as they plot to murder you and take our lands. Oh, that is certainly the sense I'm getting. She grimaces. Oh, I'm sure not all of them are actively planning to kill you. I have a weird feeling about Skull, though. I doubt they call him Skull Cleaver for no reason. Half Mulder plays the lovable old grump. I know he's had his eye on your, for years. Your harbor, as it were. Ragnhildur, I'm not so sure about. She probably has nothing to gain from destroying us, but she's little more than Sigurdur Higgindurgundur's appendage. And who knows where he stands. That's good talk. I gotta go. Toodles. Good luck and watch your back. Don't ever say toodles again. Following the initial meet and greet, everyone toasts to your father and digs into the meal. Food covers every inch of the table, and the freshly brewed mead seems to flow endlessly. Then shit happens. You're listening to Nefja's usual complaints about her mother when Kettle perks up and slips discreetly out of the longhouse. Outside, some piece of pottery crashes against the ground and men begin to shout. In short order, the door flies open. The doorway is filled with Odar Arthlandsargus, filled with Otar Erlingsson, sword in hand. Outside, you see his brothers standing over a prone form of Kettle. Otar looks around the room with disgust. What a splendid feast for such a shit thing. Otar's gaze stops on you. He raises his sword to point at you accusingly. Poops Bjorn! Your family had its chance to earn our respect, and you wasted it. Come outside and defend your honor, and we will burn this hall to the ground. Nefja jumps to her feet, already holding her knife. Her voice seethes with disgust. Otar, you miserable drunkard. How dare you attack your Thane's honor during his own feast? Your family will pay for this. Otar has turned his back on you and is already walking outside. All the other guests turn their gaze to you in anticipation. Your mother leans in to whisper in your ear. You have to handle this. If the other Thanes think you're too weak to deal with such a blow against our family's honor. This will not stand, Nefja. Are you with me? A shadow sets across Nefja's face. By the gods. He's going to make us kill him this time, isn't he? You end dialogue.
I hope Kettle is all right.
No. He got whomped. Rorik, Pupes, Bjorn. Let's get our stuff. Wow, look at all this stuff. That I can't put on any of. 3 to 6. It is a downgrade. Because we are unarmed. We fight people with our fists. This can only end well. Most of the guests follow you outside and form a half circle behind you. You're dimly aware of the other Thanes muttering amongst themselves. Nefja runs over to Kettle to help him to his feet. A streak of blood runs from his hair down to his cheek. But it looks like he can still fight. 4 against 1? This is what the sons of Erling Thargis Sargad sons consider a fair fight. Otar's brother, Toasty, sneers. He sounds drunk. Shut your mouth, woman. He started it. Will you be alright, Kettle? Will you be alright, Kettle? The hunter wipes mud out of his eye and shit out of his anus. It's nothing. Toasty hits like a little girl. In fact, no, I'm certain Nefja could do far more damage when she was little. You sniveling little shit, come over here, yeah. Does your father know you're here, destroying his name? Otar shifts his weight restlessly as he regards the Thanes assembled behind you. He does not, but he will be proud of us when Sleffer is finally our Thane instead of you. Sleffer steps forward and draws his weapon. You've gone too far, Otar. That rhymed. There is no honor in this. I must take Poop Bjorn's side. Well, I really don't ever want to say that again. For a moment, confusion mixes with fright in Otar's eyes. But he quickly composes himself. Fine. We'll kill you all. Then I'll be Thane. Okay, combat. I don't need to know how to play combat. Blue, red. Damage types. Things. Character's abilities. What? 4 dudes versus 4 dudes. Well, how far can I sprint? Sprint about that far. You know, I'm gonna punch you right in the dick. I just punched him, one-shot him. Oh, an enemy has fallen. This will likely happen all the time because you guys are terrible. Okay, people can get people up. If an enemy is killed, then a red hex at their feet will disappear. Whereas incapacitated characters will writhe in pain on the ground. If you decide to leave a human incapacitated, they risk getting an injury. The longer they stay down, the worse the injury becomes. Do your best to keep everyone on their feet. But accept that things will happen. Well, I can't retarget him, so I guess we're just... Oh, we could go into cover. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Did I just block my own dude? I think I did. Scoot over there. Can you still? Still can't see her. All right. Well. Okay. All right. So I want to get an angle on her. Breaking a leg, looking for traps. Alright. Yeah. Status effects. fatigued. Gotta rest. What? Alright, we'll get into that detail on... I'll do that on my own, because that's busy work. Yeah, go over there and poke her with your stick. Boop. Nice. Now we've got to play with Aspfelder. What's he got? He's got a stun? That's pretty good. Alright. Bop this guy in his noodle. The old noodle bop. Demoralized. But that was his whole turn. Well, these guys are actually effed. Hard. I might need you to, like... No. How far can I run? God damn, this pot being in the way. I need to move him, but he'll get attack of opportunity unless I skadoodle around. I have to take up his whole turn, though. Well, sometimes you gotta do things you don't like. That'll attack of opportunity if I run past him, which, you know, it's probably okay. I want to charge this guy real bad. Or I could try to use these guys to murder him. I like the murder strategy. What do you have that's -3? Oh, you're demoralized. Right. 50% chance to hit. What? Alright, well. 50-50, do it. You got this. You don't got it. Oh, you do have it. Alright, yeah, never mind. I doubted you. I'm sorry. And she can murder. Give him a little staff boop. Yep. I mean a spear. You know. And then the finale of the charging punch. Hello, friend. Bap. I punched you so hard your leg flew off. Greatest game, 10 out of 10. Existing injuries, light trauma to the noodle when he got booped. No new injuries, utility items, your gear, cool. Otar and Gerlingson, Dirtle groans at his side and tries to sit his pants, but sits up on the frozen earth. Kettle walks over to the soundly defeated farmer, he's a farmer, and kicks his weapon away. The lifeless bodies of his brothers are scattered around the yard in front of your hall. It appears that Otar is his father's last hope to continue the lineage. Nefja regards the aftermath of the fight with a mixture of disdain and sadness. What do we do with Otar? Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm doing everything I don't do in normal video games. Execute him. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good. Oh, the grim work does not take long. Your guests look on solemnly in the snow in front of your feast hall. Turns red with the blood of the farmers. If any of them doubted your resolve before, now they see what you're made of. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no. No. Where did I get the dagger? Oh. Left little steps forward. He looks not the least bit tired from the fight. I supported you here tonight because Otar and his brothers were out of line. This is not the way of our clan to kill each other in drunken brawls. Aw, shit. Poopsbjorn, son of Poopsbjorn, challenge you to a duel for the position of Thane. An excited murmur arises among the guests. Woo! Kettle mutters in a voice too low for anyone other than you and Nefar to hear. Can you believe this freaking guy? This is right to issue a challenge. His timing could be better, though. why do you challenge me? The seat of the Thane should never be passed from father to son like a sword or a horse. If our clan is to endure, we must endure that we must ensure and endure that we are ruled by the strongest and most wise among us. Alright. I'll not fight you, though. I mean, I'll not fight you.
I'll not fight you. I need you to my side.
If you survive our duel, you can serve at my side. But if you will not accept my challenge, your honor is forfeit, and I will be Thane. If you don't wish to fight him, let me fight in your place. Kettle's voice is a hiss. No! You must show everyone that you're stronger than asshole flaps. Alright. Ass maggot, a son of Grimvatter, I accept your challenge. He nods, apparently satisfied. Didn't take much for him to be satisfied, just a little tug. Boop, done. We will meet on the Home Gang Turf Island at noon on the morrow. That means tomorrow. May the gods favor you. Exploration. You can explore. Sup, Nefja? Let me fight him. Nah, I have to take this fight myself. You know that. Nefja's voice almost falters. You have the right to ask another to fight on your behalf. If the others see that another warrior is willing to risk her life for you, that is just as worthy of respect as you could beat F. Flabberjab yourself. That is what being Thane is all about. Let's see what happens, okay? It's good to know you've got my back, though. She sighs. Of course. My sword is yours, if you change your mind. As is my virginity. No! I will never take. I got the cork from this guy's butt, though. Nice. The old butt cork. Gonna have your leg? No. You are empty, just like my bed. Oh, so sad. I can't believe it came to this. Ah, man that bitter, with sons that stupid, it was just a matter of time. Damn it. What actually happened out there? I heard loud voices and went to take a look. They were all out here with their weapons, having some argument over whether or not to set fire to the hall. I asked them what they were doing. He holds up his hands and smiles weakly. Not at all in a judgmental way. Otar and Toasty ganged up on me and laid me. I got laid. I really should have been more careful. Worn a condom, but for all of old girls' bite over the years, I never thought they would go this far. Thanks for looking out for us. Kettles grins sheepishly. Of course. We'll have to deal with Ermengarde after tomorrow's duel. We were unquestionably in the right tonight, but we dealt a great blow to Ermengarde. Time will tell. Boy, will it. So we can loot literally like all the crap in this town, I think. Yeah. Which goes down to this stuff, which helps us expand our empire. Which I will do off camera, because that's a lot of looting. Discuss your options with Ashtermurder, your mom. Excuse me? Mommy? Mommy! Mommy! Your mother wraps you in a warm embrace. There's a hint of tears in her eyes and blood on her face. Well fought, my child. Your father would be so proud. The clan is at war with itself. Was father really such a poor Thane? She looks away. Pops Bjorn was always more a warrior than a leader. But he was no worse than most. This isn't really about him. It's about ambition and greed. There'll be another fight tomorrow, Mommy. I know. Asslicker? The Asslicker is a skilled warrior. You'll do well to make some preparations. What can I do? Outraged voice? Question mark. It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us, if nothing else. And because they'd prefer you staying over ass liquor. Go to the hut, Bog Hulda. Go to Yoda's house and ask for help. She's old and wise and has many ways to weaken a man. Whoa, she'll flash him and he'll be like distracted and then I'll shank him. Right? It'll take more than the old hag's brew to beat Aslifer. Circa may have an idea. She's good at setting traps for the creatures of the forest. She may know a trap large enough for a man. A man trap. Ooh, that girl knows all about the man traps. The honeypots. Huh. Other than that, Craver might be willing to get you some better equipment. You shouldn't go into a duel with those old weapons Pops Bjorn gave you for your training, nerd. Oh. Dark eyes. Size you up under elaborately braided hair. There's something mysterious and dangerous about this woman. Says, you made short work of those mules. Man after my own heart. How's that? Nobody fucks with me and lives. You seem to be similarly inclined. I must admit I did enjoy the punch. Did you see his leg fly? Oh, so good. She smiles, and you're reminded of the snake on Skull's banner. You enjoyed it, did you? Good for you. Might want to keep that sort of thing to yourself in the future, though. Subtlety will take you far, even around here. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you now. I'm sure this won't be the last time we see each other. She holds up a cup and salute, and slithers the way into the crowd without asking your leave. What a sick and twisted individual. Alright, let's talk to this guy, give me some stuff. Smith's has retreated to the familiar confines of his workshop. The familiar. Where he's engaged. That's nice of him. In an energetic discussion with his wife. Wait, he's engaged and has a wife? Wow. They break it up. Oh, relationship over. When they see you coming. And Degharder wanders off to find someone else with whom to gossip. So, Elringer finally lost control of his idiot sons, did he? Glad to see you made it out of mess in one piece. Yeah. Oh. So, Astley challenged me to a duel. Is there anything you can do to help me? I heard. Sorry, my boy. I'm not getting involved. I've known you both since you were small children. Astley used to help me out in the smithy. I won't have either of your blood on my conscience. I don't plan on killing him. Damn it, I was gonna kill him. I just have to beat him to defend my seat. Smith crosses his massive arms and shakes his head. Such things rarely go according to plan. In the heat of the moment with the sword in your hand, I won't be responsible. My decision's final. But I've got a sense about this. Denying my requests would not be. It would put me in danger. Yeah. Calmly lay out your view of the situation, explaining how refusing to help you is an implicit help to Aslifer, and how the imbalancing in your equipment is more likely to get you killed than to protect him. He crosses his arms and squints at you for a long moment, then he releases his gas out of his anus. Oh, that was a good one. He does have a poor head for tactics. I'll not give you steel to swing against him. However, I can't help you stay safe. Here, let me give you a good sturdy set of quilted armor. It'll serve you better than that shirt you're wearing. My mom gave me this shirt. Smith disappears back in the back of his shop. The back disappears into the back of his shop. Where'd I get into the back of his back? And reemerges with a thick quilted shirt. Turtleneck, no. He presents it to you with a solemn nod. This is the best I can do to aid you. If the fight goes well, you can keep it. Thank you, my good man, sir. He nods again. Good. Just stay careful out there. With that, he seems he's done enough smithing for today, and he starts his nightly ritual of meticulously putting his tools back into their place. So he gave us this, which is better than the 0 that we were currently equipped with. Nice. at my fat little legs chugging along. Circa is the clan's best hunter, and is married to the other full-time hunter, Lujartar. Names, man. I think I picked a good one now that I see these names. Hail, Scourged Poopthorn! I witnessed Astelfer's challenge. Is there anything I can do to help? Are you on my side in this dispute? Astelfer is a good man, honorable and dutiful. Family is always fair in their dealings. But your father was lax in his rule, and I admired that. He may not have built a strong and fearsome clan, but he respected us and put great trust in us all. I hope you'll continue that legacy, and I know Astelfer certainly wouldn't. Astrader. Aslifer and Astrader. Come on, people. No wonder I get confused. Astrader suggested you might know a few tricks to aid me in a duel. Tricks? Perhaps there's one thing I can do. Your uncle Grimmerlefar told me a story once. He was with Popsbjorn in Geatland to fight for Sigurdargandar, and he was tasked to ambush a group of mercenaries riding to reinforce the enemy. According to Grimmerlefar, father wanted to split up the riders with a surprise attack, so he had the idea of spinning a strong net above the path and running the rope across the ground concealed by branches. When the first horse stepped on the rope, it came loose and dropped the net down on the rider, tangling him up and causing him to fall off the horse. Oh, that's so crazy. It just might work. It hinges on whether he expects a trap and how well it's hidden. I know how to hide a trap well enough from anyone. Then let's try it. Good. I'll start preparing. The worst thing that can happen is that you'll have to fight him like normal. Oh, Jesus. We just cheated. We're cheating. We're a cheater. How do I get down to Yoda's house? Excuse me. Swear I'm not drunk. Some good old-fashioned water. Sir, you're making your way downtown? There you are. Get those legs moving. Yoda's house. Here we go. Nope, over here. Roskov the Black. That's not the person they said.
Why are you here?
The witch's apprentice is tending the candles around an old tree. She stands when she sees you, squinting through damp locks of raven black hair that droop in front of her face. I'm here to see Hol Yoda. The girl fidgets with the candle in her hand, picking at the wax with a long nail.
Are you sure? Today isn't one of her good days.
What do you mean by that?
Some days she's all there, other days her mind travels. No telling where she went today, but it must be far away.
Has she been this way is she still fit for duty? Young witch shrugs. Let me show you. Whoa. What are you gonna show me? Huh? Yeah?
We've got visitors, Hulda. It's the Thane. Come out and say hello.
It's the Thane. The old witch emerges from her burrow, supported by her brooding apprentice. Her knees shake with each slow step, and she wears an expression of deep concern. She stops a few yards outside the hut and blinks at you confused.
What are you doing home so soon? Did you decide not to go?
I need your help with something. She shakes her head, unsure.
Offered to you I have, but you said no. I'm saving myself for marriage.
What the hell? Roska speaks softly to the old woman. This is
Poopsbjorn, the son of Popsbjorn and Astadir. Do you remember him?
The old witch blinks again. She looks at Roskva for a long moment, as though searching for something in the girl's eyes. Then she shakes her head, annoyed.
Remember him, I do. Don't give me that look, like I wouldn't remember.
Her attention turns back to you, but her voice is as impatient is an impatient bark now.
Why are you here?
I need help with a duel. She holds up her hand. Wait, she holds up a hand. One long, dirty, frayed nail pointing straight at you.
Told you would need the mixture, but you wouldn't take it.
Orskova's tone is cautious. Holda. Venom sizzles beneath the old witch's curt admonishment.
Quiet, girl.
For a long moment, nobody speaks. Holda's eyes bore into you long past the point of discomfort. Then they seem to glaze over, like a delicious donut. I was hoping you could help me. Her eyes wander aimlessly.
Help you, I will. That's it. Last time, I gave a good fat rabbit.
I can't do it.
That he might watch over you on your journey. That very night, Big Wheeler was struck by a thunderbolt.
The apprentice tugs gently at the crone's arm.
You already said that. Holda.
The old woman grabs Orskova's hand and digs her nail into the underside of the girl's wrists. Orskova winces visibly.
Don't lie, useless cow. I know what I said. I'm not an idiot.
You're not well today. Your memory.
The old hag screams so spittle flies out of her mouth.
Get out of here. Go. I don't want to see you here again. Don't go. Don't ever come back, you land goat.
Orskova sighs defeated and walks away. On her way past you, she pauses and mumbles so only you can hear.
That's the third time today she's banished me forever. She'll call me back when she wets her bed again.
Holda stares at her apprentice through narrow eyes as she leaves. You know what? Go yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just, you, old people. Gross.
She made me look like imbecile, she did.
But she was right. You told the same story twice.
Just tell me what you want so you can get to F.
Get to stepping off my properties. I need a poison to weaken a man. If you had love potion, you know how to weaken his knees.
I offered you poison. You wouldn't take it. Now go. It doesn't keep for that long. Have to make a new batch. It'll take at least 2 days.
I think we're done here. I hope you get well. Holda shouts after you as you leave.
There's nothing wrong with me, there isn't. It's just that evil girl. Fine, go get out of here. Don't ever come back.
Wow. Orskova's voice is a timid mumble when you find her again.
I'm sorry you had to see her this way. She's just having a bad day.
You have nothing to apologize for.
It's kind of you to say that, but I grieve for Holda. She is a wise woman with a lifetime of knowledge of her plants, the gods, and the spirits. I hate to see her mind unravel like this. If you'd caught her on a better day, I know she could have helped you with your duel.
How much of that knowledge did she pass on to you, hello? The poison juices I need for the weapons?
Holda has taught me a lot of herbs and mushrooms, of how to make the pain go away, or how to cause it.
She sticks an arm deep into her knapsack, quote unquote, and pulls out a small jar.
It's a powder. If you ingest this in the morning, you'll barely be able to stand at noon.
Thank you. It's a bit much. I'll need a small advance, like barely any. Orskova closes her hand around the small jar.
This is all I have. I could do more if you had time to wait. I promise it won't kill him. Are you sure you don't want it?
All right. If it's all you have, I'll take it.
Then I'll get him to eat it for you.
I'll bring him a concoction and tell him to make him stronger
and ensure the gods will favor him tomorrow.
Won't that make him seek revenge on you? Roskova's lips curl into a sardonic smile.
If you win, you can protect me. Please make sure you win.
Oh, I'm doing too many dirty tricks. I don't need it. I'm too strong already. I could kill him just by staring. Oh, the looting. Oh, looting everything. Empty. You bitch. You bitch. Burial site. Oh, can we go see where our pops... No, wait, no, he was put on a ship. Why is there a burial place if it's not going to be Pops Bjorn? I was going to pay my respects. Grandfather had a giant erection. Cool. Cool story. What are you? A pile of rocks with a skill point. And some weed. Nice. Alright. Time to continue. Good old Pops Bjorn. If I have a child, I'll name him Shitstain. Son of Poops Bjorn. Oh my god. The family lineage. Their family tree is going to be just covered in teepee. Do I need to talk to her? She like... Okay, I see. She's just jib-jabbing. In the feast. You guys are still here. I'm going to bed. I'm sleepy. In the feast. Hopefully I can loot the town and tomorrow. On the morrow. The next day. At high noon. When all duels take place. You come to the prosaically named homestarrunner.com island on the following day, rowing one of the clan's small boats in the company of Nefja and Ketil. Sigridir and Ludgertar greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes that define the arena. The huntress points to a small patch of branches on the ground. I fastened the rope over there. The log is well concealed among the branches overhead, but try to keep a little his attention on you when he comes. Oh, if he comes. Perhaps he thought better of it and decided to stay home. Nefja nudges Kettle between the ribs. Or perhaps Thor will happen to drop Mjolnir from the sky and coincidentally crush Aslifer's boat on the way out here. He'd better show up or I'll row back and haul him out here myself. Kettle chuckles, but then a pensive look comes over him. If it came to that, surely there'd be a better resolution. Aslifer has the sense and the stubbornness of a mule, but he's still family. Your challenger arrives a short time later, accompanied by two other young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. Alright. Do I got fat island loots? Oh shit. Caltrops. Poisoned caltrops? Hello. We win. Sorry, hold on guys. I'm gotta loot this place. Oh, hello, what are you? Some rope. Cool. I gained 1 rope. Boy, did I. Alright. Sup, Ashley? Wait, where's the stick thing at? This? 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 It's somewhere. Astelford looks dizzy and weary, and he has dark rings under his eyes. He doesn't even look at you as he walks into the ring. His voice is a hoarse bark. I'm here to fight you, as agreed. Are you ready? Efja addresses you, keeps her eyes on Astelford as she speaks. Poopsbjorn, I volunteer to fight in your place. Your offer humbles me, but this is my fight. Efja nods gravely and takes a step back. I understand. Good luck, Poopsbjorn. You walk into the ring opposite Astelford and Sigrider motions to your opponent. As the challenger in this dispute, it falls on you to recite the rules of the duel. Astelford clears his throat and impatiently recites the clan's traditional rules for single combat. I, Astelford, son of Grimvadur, have challenged Poopsbjorn, son of Popsbjorn, for the right to rule our clan. Winner shall sit on the throne of Stjorn and reside in its longhouse. He shall receive no other awards beyond this. Should he survive, he who is defeated may swear fealty to the winner, or his life is forfeit. If either of us falls in the duel, their body shall be buried here. All weapons are permitted. The duel will end when either warrior is dead or incapable of continuing to fight. He gives a final respectful nod and brandishes his weapon. As the challenge, you strike. The first strike is yours to make. Oh, shit. Does that do no damage? Oh, it does all of his health bar. My bad. Oh my god. Oh, poor guy. Oh, that's so shitty. You've been keeping your skills sharp even without your father around to train you. Oh no, don't taunt him. He trained us both. What did you even have against him? He was a great warrior. Like everyone else. And like everyone else, I respected him for that. If the king should raise the Lugendar army tomorrow, how many able-bodied warriors could our clan muster? 12? Half the women in the clan are widows, and Popsbjorn's foolhardy expeditions are the cause of it. He bangs his weapon against his second shield. He has 2 shields? And gives you a somber nod. Oh. That's the trap, yeah? What if I caltrops the trap? Boop. Suck a dick. Come get some. That's not suspicious at all. He's trapped and poisoned. Charging punch. Duke. 10 strength, yo. Double damage punches. Oh, minus caltrops. Astelford's second shield crumbles off the grip. Dismayed, he heads back to the boat to fetch his last shield. They didn't say it was going to be 3 out of 3 match. You are nearly as good as Popsbjorn. If you should win this, I hope you'll be a better Thane. You know, I hope to serve with you as my Huskarl. He nods without hesitation. My honor bids me too, and if I should win, you may serve as mine. Tell me, how do you plan to govern us? Oh. Defenses. Old alliances. Free will. Kingdom. You know, we've become weak. And we have many enemies. The defenses must be strengthened. Then you are wiser than your father. If you win, I shall gladly serve you. But enough talk. Let's finish this. Yeah. Is Caltrip still active? I'm gonna go over here and just sit. Damn. You can run, huh? Have one of these. I think he shit his pants. There was like a splash of something underneath him. Unscathed. Your challenger struggles to get back on his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knees before you, his head hung in a signal of defeat. You got Roska to poison me, didn't you? This disease was all your doing. He shakes his head weakly. And the trick with the net. How could I miss the rope? I've never seen such a trap used in a fight. I don't appreciate such trickery, but I can't deny their effectiveness. Though I would prefer to bow to a man who could defeat me fairly, I am at your mercy. If you'll accept my surrender, I pledge myself to your service. Execute him. No, I totally want a tank. He's got a shield and everything. Come on now. I accept your pledge. Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him, and a little bit of cum. He holds your gaze for a long moment. Then he seems to get back some of the energy the duel took out of him, and he stands. You show me great honor. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on. Fully. Kettle extends his hand to Esther, who shakes it hesitantly. Glad to have you with us, you big lug. Put up a good fight, except that you didn't do a single hit of damage. I'll be glad to have you on our side. Nefja reluctantly shakes Esther's hand as well. You are a fool to challenge Poopsbjorn, but I hope you learned your lesson now. I, too, am glad to have you with us. So we've got a rogue, an archer, a tank, and whatever the hell I am. I am some kind of monster. Time to go back to base. I think I leveled up too. I don't know what that huge crashing sound was, but something happened. The short boat ride is back as uneventful as the trip out. Homestead Island is clearly visible from the shore outside Skjern. You return victorious. Nefja secures a shield on her back. Wait, she has a shield? She has daggers. She doesn't have a shield? I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? We'll have to do something about Ermagerd Thurmgjergesson. As long as he lives, his family poses a threat. You know, we'll head there immediately. Oh, sick. Exploration time. Time for me to loot everything. And I'll thank you guys for watching. This has been some sort of tactics. A lot of reading at the opening, but you know, it'll be worth it, I think. We could have some good times doing the battles. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.